Hey everybody, been getting a lot of requests here asking me to cover the palms of Atrium. A lot of people don't know what's going on in here, so we're gonna dive right in. Keep in mind, I was hoping to be able to do this when I had the whole tree revealed, but we're not quite there yet. So we're gonna just get into it now, and we're gonna put another video up later to finish it. So, very first thing I did when I started was I went to this one. This unlocks the option for the 2x reward. Didn't really care about this. I use it maybe once or twice. It's really good early on while you're doing the story. All right. So I was using it during the story because I don't really care about the prizes. It actually makes the thing shorter and you can go through the story quicker while still getting the credit for completing it. And it was just more efficient that way. But I don't really use this anymore. Then I got this note. Most important thing I could find, I think, on the tree is the queen's portrait right here. It gives a 50% chance for bosses in the runes of Aetherium, to drop one additional page. So normally the pages at the start only come from the boss in the big city, right? So you're doing all these runes, usually 4 or 5 times runes, getting nothing to go to the city to get some pages. But with this, those runes now start dropping you pages, not just from the boss in the runes. Sometimes the statues have boss events, and each of those bosses also drop pages. So in some cases, you're getting 5, 10, 20 pages just from one rune. And so this is very, very important. Next thing you do, you go over here. You unlock an extra area in the map. This gives you more room equals more rewards, gives you more energy. Once you go to the city, the more rooms you have, the boss becomes stronger. And if he's stronger, he does more rewards. Those rewards include pages. So having a big city, it takes longer to put together, it takes longer to clear, but you'll get more rewards and more pages to progress faster. Right above that, look, there's a theme going on here, isn't there? Pages of Aeterna drops have it. It starts off at like 2% or 1% or something. You got to put 50. Now, this is expensive. You don't necessarily have to go all in 5 before you go elsewhere. I did, but I'm going to explain other options. You decide what you want to do. This does get expensive. It's like 20, 30, 50, 80. It gets, it scales every time you put a point in. All right. After that, you have this. The bosses of the city of Aetherium drop an additional candle. Not a big deal. Don't really care about that. But unlocking the second candle's super important. So then you grab the second candle over here. After this, we're going back over to this side of the tree. And this is where a lot of people, I feel, didn't know about. This is the big one that a lot of people don't realize. So over here, honestly, I'm going to skip these because I don't really care about this stuff. And they add monsters. The monsters they're strong. They're like, they're like Jerry boys in the dungeon or something. There's just more monsters that give you more rewards. It's cool. It's fun. So you go here, you go here, you go here. Point is, we want this. There is a 1% chance that the boss of the city of Aetherium will drop one additional Queen's Wick. Mike, what's a Queen's Wick? Queen's Wick is what you use to fight the new boss. All right. It has a 1% drop chance if you have this node. I don't want to know what it has if you don't have this node. All right. And there's a race to kill this thing. Guess what? You can't kill this thing if you don't have a key to get in to fucking kill him. So you need this, and you need this quickly if that's what you're trying to do. So you're gonna grab this, you're gonna slam the unlock another area after that. Now there's this stuff here, and you're like, Mike, why haven't you put that in? Well, remember how I said I don't give a shit about these monsters? I meant it. I don't give a shit about those monsters. Straight up. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna do that later. What I do care about at this point. And keep in mind, like I said, you don't have to do this. You don't have to follow the same order I did. If you feel what I'm about to show you next is more important than the pages, and in some cases it is, I recommend doing this instead. So we're back here. We just got our second candle. Great. What do candles do? Well, we're going to get to that. Candle bonus sacrifice may drop more soul candles. So now what this means is now you can get candles from the ruins of Aetherium. Normally you can't get candles there. But remember those pillars that you're doing in them? Now you have a chance to get candles from those things. Boom, more candles, more power. Monsters in the city of Aetherium will drop Tears of Aetherium. So now, in the city, not the runes, monsters will drop a new resource. I don't think you have to pick it up. I don't know how it works. I can't really see it, but I always have maxed out. You use this new resource to fuse candles. That's a whole nother video. We'll get into that later. Just for now, stay with me. But this is how you start getting these. You don't get them until you have this piece of the puzzle. At this point, we're going to go this way. What is this one? Obtained tiers of Aethereum will not be cleared. Oh, no. Then you need this. You need this too. Like, I wouldn't even get this. I would save up so you have enough points to go bam, bam. Because what this does, normally when you leave, the tiers you have are gone and they'll be sucked out. And if you don't use them, you lose them. But now you get to keep them. So this is very important. You can even wait till you have enough to go boom, boom. That way you can use them. At this point, you can choose which way you want to go. It depends what your build is. I'm more minion oriented, so this was more important to me. Or over here, I guess it's kind of technically more important because you want to block them out. So we're going to go this way since we're here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. These nodes, I'll explain what they do. It increases your maximum cap, increases your maximum cap, increases your maximum cap. So you can store more of them and be a degenerate like me and then go in when you have cap and spend 3 hours going through your candles. It's a chore. But anyway, this is the important thing. These 3 nodes are going to unlock, in my opinion, one of the most important parts of the whole league. And you need to understand how this works. It's very important. So you get this, and it will reveal these 4. You get this one, it'll reveal these 4. You get this one, and it will reveal these 4. You read it, it'll tell you what they are, and simple as that. What these are modifier blockers. So the candles have a full list of affixes and mods they can get. For most builds, they only want 3 or 4, and everything else is just garbage to them. Well, guess what? You can block those mods out. So what this is Shadow Strike affixes. I don't want Shadow Strike affixes on my candle. So I spec into this. I will never get Shadow Strike affixes on my candles. I will never get Warcry affixes on my candles. I will never get Slash Strike affixes on my candle. I will never get Demolisher on my candle. Go over here. I'm never going to see Parabolic. I'm never going to see Horizontal. I'm never going to see Vertical. I'm never going to see Barrage. Where are we? No Lightning. I mean, if you're a Lightning Elemental, you switch it, you get Lightning. No Physical. No Cold. Same thing. If you're cold, you put the Cold. Fire. Oh, I'm Fire. I want Fire. I don't block Fire. Now I'm always going to see Fire. Erosion. I left that one. You're like, Mike, you don't do erosion damage. Why are you leaving erosion? Because it's not all about damage, guys. Erosion resistance. Super important. It's so important. And now, if you block this, you won't ever see erosion resistance. But I want erosion resistance, so I left it open. Channel effects, don't give a shit, bye. Dot effects, don't give a shit, bye. Curse effects, guess what? I do like cursing, so I left that one open a little bit. We're moving over here. We got auras. Left that one open because I use auras. Triggers, no. Chain, no. Imbue, no. You get the point, right? Sentry, Terra, Beam, all gone. Left my summon. Long story short, as it says here, you can block up to 19 of these. 19, and that's it. So choose wisely. I believe that leaves you with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open. So yeah, you block 19, you keep 5 open, you control your candle drops. This way, it makes it easier to merge the candles because this way you will always have the same mods on your candles. And when you have the same mods, it's how you get them to upgrade and stuff like that. So this is very, very, very important. And hopefully that helps you understand that. As for the rest of these nodes, they're kind of just pathfinders to get here. This will give you a chance to, I think, copy the candles that drop, double the candles, copy them. Tiers of Aethereum dropped in the city of Aethereum have this doubles the tiers of Aethereum. And those are the tiers are what we're using to fuse the candles. So this will get you more candle fire, I guess. I don't know, to fuse them. And that's what that is. So once this is all done, you get to go back. This is where I'm at in my progress right now. And you know what? I think this is a good place to be continued. So we're going to come back once I finish this tree in the later video, and you get to see what's hidden up here. But I'll be honest with you guys. There are some fun stuff up there. But there's a reason this part of the tree is being covered and that part isn't. So hopefully this helped you understand the intro into the Solemns of Aethereum. I will be back later when the map is completed, and I will give you a full rundown of everything that you can get here. And yeah, if you do have any questions or you want to ask me anything more, you can join me live every day at twitch.tv at Mike1Up. Or you can leave the comments in the YouTube, but I'll be honest, it takes me a lot longer to respond to those. So I highly recommend checking me out live on Twitch. All right, everybody, I hope this helps. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.